me going out to party with my friend doesn't mean I'm going to smoke or daddy. It doesn't
Do you
mean
know why I'm laughing?
No.
Because it was just 2 days ago that Fresh and I had this same argument about going out to go and hang out with people that me I don't know. Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Unfiltered with Fresh and Mom. No, don't run. This is Unfiltered with Fresh and Mom. I know you're wondering why you're seeing another face here. Okay, so I have a couple of young people.
My name is Madam Magdalene.
My name is Maya Benjamin.
So I have a couple of young people that I want to ask, certain questions to just know what the content of their heart is. I got her phone. She's a very lovely lady. No, she's not looking for a relationship. Brother, close your eyes. So we have another beautiful. I told you I have so many daughters. It's only Fresh as my daughter. Okay. So I have once again another teenager with me.
My name is Madam Magdalene.
Okay. So if are you ready? First question I want to ask you is, so what are you looking forward to in adulthood?
Okay, the ability to make decisions on my own, to do things without having anyone to tell me, okay, do this thing, don't do this thing. I'll have to do it at my own thinking and at my own pace.
So no interference, no parental pressure, no uncle auntie telling you, have you started lesson? Have you done this? Have you done that?
Exactly.
Okay, that's one thing you're looking forward to. Okay. So kind of let's say independence. Okay, especially in decision making.
Especially decision making.
Exactly. I'm looking forward to become a doctor. I would like to save people. I'll put in my efforts, what I've learned in school to save people. Actually, I love science, so I would like to put in my efforts in science to see how it's used and help people.
So now academia.
The major thing I'm looking for towards adulthood is independence.
Okay. No more lights.
Like now, when I was younger, when I stayed with my parents, and they usually tell me, maybe I should not come back by this time, I should go to school by this time, I should not go to this place.
Basically rules and regulations.
But if I'm older now, I can decide to do things I want.
And meeting more people, because I feel like staying at home with my parents have limited so many interactions with people. I have social anxiety next to them. So I feel like once I'm on my own, I can finally learn to interact more with people.
Okay.
Instead of feeling awkward when I'm around people my age, something like that. So that is another thing I'm looking forward to in adulthood.
Yeah, I just want to be a model. Yeah.
And you have it?
Because I don't know, my mom doesn't want me to become a model. But I don't know.
What did she say is the problem?
I don't understand. It's not. I don't know. She said it's not advisable for me.
Why?
I should just focus on my studies and get
She
married.
sees it as maybe a distraction
Yes.
to your academic.
Yes. So I should just focus more on what I want to do. Go to school, get married, get a job first. Actually, get a job first before go into any marriage, anything. But I don't know if I should just go and do that model. I don't know.
And do you think that you are capable of making the right? Do you think that I'm prepared? I'm sure that I can now henceforth make the right decisions without somebody to instruct me.
No,
Do you think?
yes, but sometimes if I need to make decisions, I will call my parents and ask them for their point of view. Now I'll ask my decision.
Okay, so you said you're looking for that you have social anxiety, and you believe that your social anxiety is as a result of being with your parents and kind of let me not say cage, but they don't allow you to be socially active as you want to.
Yes.
Am I correct? And you think that it is because your parents tie you down a lot at home, or
No.
they do not allow you to just have
Not exactly. On a normal note, I don't really like.
So it's kind of like you've gotten used to being at home.
Yes, I've gotten used to it, but on my own, I don't really like too much. But I feel like I need to learn it because of society. I'm actually aspiring to be a nurse. So being a nurse, you have to interact with people more.
All manner of
Yes,
people.
instead of feeling awkward.
In our time, there were some kind of careers that parents used to look down. Then it was, if you are not going to be a doctor, an engineer, or a lawyer, or accountant, you see these four. The rest, they did not rate any other career. Now somebody can tell you, like me, I'll tell you that I'm a content creator, I'm a writer, I'm a storyteller. What was in those days, they would take you as a joker.
Yeah.
Say you want to go to school and study music.
Not insane.
Even theater art students, then parents used to look down. They want to go and become a clown. they did not see it. Almost of all those science art subjects, they did not take us serious. So I'm saying this because you said that you have a thing for modeling. Nothing stops you from being a model and a medical doctor. I think you just need to equip yourself with the knowledge of what it entails to be a model. Do you understand? Then have a conversation with your mom and let her understand that this is also an avenue for you to channel your passion, your hobby, something that you enjoy doing, and you can make money from it. That is not going to distract you from pursuing your medical career. So that's something that I will give you as a take home, because you come back to this studio, you will be back, and you know that for you to be able to start making decisions yourself, right now you have to start practicing. Can you comfortably say that right now that decisions that you're making as a teenager, that you're going the right way? Can you say, beat your chest and say, yes, I think that to an extent I'm able to make the right decisions?
Yes, I'm sure of it.
Without parental interference.
Because my university is tough now. I'm one that picked what I wanted to go to. I'm one that picked the course I wanted to go to.
Okay.
They didn't tell me the course I wanted to go to, but I wasn't that picked myself.
But as you're currently living with your parents, what's your social life like? Do you go outings, outside family outings? Do you visit friends? Do you think that being with your parents is kind of limiting you from that freedom? Or personally, you're more of an introvert?
I can't say I'm an introvert.
Okay. Okay.
Visiting friends and is not something I'm used to.
Okay.
The only friend I'm allowed to visit is Chidera.
Your bestie?
My bestie.
Okay.
She's the only person I'm allowed to visit because she comes to my house. So, like, if I tell them I'm going to visit Chidera, they won't even mind. Allowing me to go to parties without anybody, like without knowing the person celebrating it is another limitation.
Wait, first of all, do you think that you should be able to? Do you want to go for parties when you don't know the celebrant?
No, like, how will I put it?
There are some things that we, in my generation, that we, in our time, we didn't argue with our parents. Once your mom says this, so that's it, this, no argument. But in this present dispensation, now I am a parent, and when I tell my children something, ask me why, I have to explain, I have to defend it, because this your generation, this younger generation, they are not just taking your answer and glancing, and they want to know why. You have to explain to them. So conversations to help. So sometimes when I say, okay, do this way, my daughter may bring up an idea that is actually better than my own idea.
Oh my God! Wow!
I make friends outside.
Okay.
So
a friend that you have made outside invites you to a party, and your parents don't know the person.
Yes.
So you want your parents to be able to allow you, since they should be able to trust your judgment that this person is okay. Parents, are you listening?
See, they feel like once the child leaves the house without them knowing the person they are going to meet, like the child is just trying to go astray. So I want them to stop trusting that way.
Trust you.
I trust myself, and I want them to also trust me on that. Me going out to party with my friend doesn't mean I'm going to smoke for daddy. It doesn't mean
why I'm laughing. Because it was just 2 days ago that Fresh and I had this same argument about going out to go and hang out with people that me I don't know, and we literally fought. We fought about this thing. I want you to be free to tell me, because do you understand? Because they say freedom of expression is okay, but freedom after expression, that's a problem. Okay, so
I understand our parents want to look out for something like that, but it doesn't have to be to not let them be themselves sometimes. It's okay to let them at least go out, have a little fun. If you want to mentor them, you can tell them, okay, send me your location on WhatsApp, so they can actually track where you are going to.
Yeah, for safety reasons.
And for safety reasons. So I think that's that.
Okay. So any parting word for young people? What would you like to tell young people? Maybe something that you have learned over time, or something that you think that young people need to do better.
For younger ones, I think I would advise them, because like socially they're meeting different types of people. So I'm advising them, because most of them, they aren't their friends, they're just there to them astray. So I'll just advise them that they should not be as friends, and once they know that the friend they are keeping has bad intentions towards you, that they should cut them off.
But how do you know? Because most times they are like the Bible says, move in sheep's clothing. How do you know? Is there a particular strategy that you use to discern when somebody has bad intention? The generation people are smart. People are way smarter than us when we were young. Do you understand? Your age now, when I was your age, I was still I can't even stand in front of. Do you understand? Yes, I used to anticipate being a journalist. I'll stand in front of the mirror, do that. But once people come inside,
Stage right.
but now you see a lot of you always holding camera, you're so comfortable with it and all that. So do this and then have another conversation with your parents. As far as you have made up your mind that it's not going to distract you because you're passionate about that medicine. No, it's not as if somebody's pushing you to study medicine. Because you're passionate about it, you'll see that you'll be able to balance it properly. But do you also know that for safety reasons, that's why we don't want you to, we're not saying don't go out. We don't want you to go out with somebody that we don't know yet and we don't trust. Because there's also a tendency that you may be too trusting or you may trust the wrong person. Because many of us parents now, even our own parents, I can tell you that my own parents were kind of like unknowingly scarred, based on what was obtainable in the society then. And so they felt that protecting us required caging us. But now I'm a parent, I understand what they were trying to do. And times have evolved quite alright. And I'm giving my children a little liberty compared to what I got from my parents. But that's for security reasons, especially those of us in Nigeria that know that right now the society is not as friendly as it used to be.
But it doesn't have to be every time. It doesn't have to be every time I say I want to go somewhere with them. No.
Okay, no, I'm not going to say. We're not going to say no all the time. But we just want to know. So those of you watching this video, I want you to comment. Do you think that parents should just give them freedom? Okay, you trust the person. Okay, cool. Or do you think that parents are overdoing when they want to know your whereabouts at every point in time? So what would you say is something that you can do or that you are currently doing, or is a way that you have been able to use to identify when somebody doesn't have good intention towards you?
Okay, one thing I can say about that is time. That with time, their intentions will be shown. Like an example now, let's assume that, let's say one of your friends is buying cars, buying phones, he's using one type of thing, and you are now, like let's say, you are now envying the person. Not knowing where the source is. So don't let loss or envy carry. What I'm saying is that learn from others.
Other people's mistakes and
Don't let envy, greed carry you. Things like this.
So any other parting words for our viewers? What can you say to them?
That's my focus on that. So it's not good my short started by
Okay. Yeah, if there's any other parting words you want to say?
I just want to say, because you have freedom when you're independent doesn't mean you should go astray. You need to use your head, because in the society these days, once you not plan your way at a very young age, once you get older, you don't even like yourself at all.
Thank you so much. It's wonderful having you. Say goodbye to the audience.
Bye.
We've come to the end of today's session, and I just want you to know that it was an amazing time talking to this young. Don't worry, we should be back. And before you leave, let me remind you to hit that subscribe button. If you have enjoyed the content, if you have watched our video up to this point, you enjoyed it. Yes, I know you enjoyed it. And subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you get to see more interesting content where we'll be talking to more teenagers, addressing issues that concern teenagers. And don't forget, there's an anonymous link in the comment section. If you have a question, you want to ask us, you want to seek counsel, you want to get advice, please, this is Unfiltered with Fresh and Warm. We're going to address your issue without judgment. So we'll see you in our next video. Bye.